Hello, good morning. Let's get us started. Hi. Okay, take a big full body stretch to wake up the body. And when you do, wake up through the fingers, wake up through the toes, just get everything moving. And then as you're ready, place the feet on the floor and curl your lumbar spine up and curl it down. And feel your each part of your back waking up. Go up and exhale down and up and exhale down. And then you're gonna go in touch with each of the cues. I'm gonna call them out. There's 4 corners of pressure on each foot for our purposes: inner heel, outer heel, mound at the big toe, and pinky mound. And so you're keeping that equal as you do an up and a down motion with your back. And up and down. Now, if you care to add on, take your right ankle on your left thigh, and this is now a 1-footed bridge. Do 10 of these up and down, so you only have 1 foot on the ground. Of course, your modification would be that you put both feet down on the ground again, but we're gonna just get the glute medius of that left side warmed up and make sure that the hips are level. That's gonna keep your glute medius strong. It's a good balancing muscle. Now we're gonna do the other side with 10, ankle on the thigh, curl up, exhale, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then 10. Now both feet are going to go to your hands. So you're going to pull your knees down. This is a little happy baby. And then I'm going to show you the next ones, which is one leg out and then the other. So you might think of a single straight leg stretch. If you can add on, your hands can come behind your head and add a rotation. If that's not good for you, you can stay down and just work the legs. Now exhale, pull the belly in. And you can also pull the toes back on this next set. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hug your legs in and just rock for a moment. And then leave your left leg down and take your right leg up and draw 8 large circles. For the leg circle, we're getting a big range of motion and we're working that thigh muscle. And we're also working our abs by keeping our ribs on the mat. We're going to do 8 the other way, and as big as you can do it while keeping your lumbopelvic area in control. So your ribs are down, your pelvis is on the mat. Now you are pulling the belly in with each exhale, and then you're going to, on that last one, hold on to your leg and point and flex, and point and flex, and point and flex, and point and flex. Now spread the toes, spread the toes, spread the toes, spread the toes. Now that leg goes down. Take your other leg up and draw circles, circles, and circles. Now ribs down, pelvis down. And then you're going to go the other way, 8 circles. Leave that leg up and point and flex and point and flex and point and flex, and then spread your toes. Spread. We're trying to keep the feet healthy for our balance. Spread, toes will get tight and kind of curl up without intervention. So we're spreading them out. You're feeling your arch. Nice job. Now both feet go up and your hands can be beside your hips. We're going to draw a circle like a corkscrew. Now draw it the other way. Your inhale, you got it, and then around and spread. And spread, and spread, and then take 4 more, 3 more, 2, and 1, and then hug the legs in. Hug, hug, hug. Now the next one is a bicycle. Pretend that you're riding a bike that's a really big bike in the air. Now if you want it harder, bike away from you a little bit more, and you can feel, and that a girl, Jean, if you care to add on, bicycle up, bicycle up, bicycle up. If you want it harder, your arms cross your chest. If you want it easier, bicycle with your hands too. All right, 2 more. Take 1 more and up. Nice job. Grab a sip, and we'll take a hands and knee position next. Good job. Hands, knee. You're gonna curl your spine and round. So this is also called cat. Here, I'm gonna take off my sweater, but keep going. Cat, cow, cat, cow. And make sure your knees are padded if you need it. Cat, cow, rounding. So this is another place where we work on spinal articulation. And you can stay here, or you can go into a down dog, lift your heels and articulate your spine into up dog, and then tuck your chin and press your heels, and then lift. Inhale and exhale, articulate. Remember, it's okay if you would like to do down dog, up dog, you can. If you prefer to do the cat cow, you can. Good, and up. Good, and tuck. And Shireen, I don't know if your camera's not working today, just know I cannot see you. Up. Breathe in and exhale. Now 1 more. And then hold the down dog. This is a great calf stretch. Keep pressing. 10. Inhale. And then you can take a rest. I can offer a child's pose, but if you need another pose for your knees, please do. Breathe in. Adding the toes under helps get a foot stretch. And then walk out to a forearm plank and hold your forearms underneath your shoulders and push your legs straight and hold. And 40. Now turn to the side, and I'm going to count to 30 in my mind here. So as we go up, do a side plank. That a girl, Catherine, I also had to disrobe. We're creating heat from the inside out. And 30, lower your hip. We're going to go to the other side. Let your forearm come down. Lift up your arm, stretch through the fingers of that hand too, and hold. And then lower. Wonderful job. Now come back to the front plank. This time we do a little hip lift and then back to plank. So it's dolphin and then it's plank. So here's the plank, and then push your hips back and up. That's the dolphin. Come to plank, parallel to the floor. Lift your hips up. Come back to plank. Lift your hips up. Come back to plank. Lift your hips up. Come back to plank. Lift your hips up. So you're doing great. There's a little movement. You keep your neck in check. When you're in plank, you're probably looking at your hands. When you're in the upside down V, you're probably looking at your toes. 1 more each. Rest your hips. Forearms here. Press your hands and go up. Now this is swan. Oh, hey, there you're straight. Now, I couldn't see for a while. Lower, and then when your head is down, you can lift both legs up and and then lower your legs and lift up your upper back. You're going to inhale up and exhale. This is now at your own pace. Your legs are going to go up high. Now your legs lower, and then you lift up your upper body, and at your own pace, now your legs and your upper body and your legs, and then hold. 10, 9, good. 8, neck is easy. 7, 6, 5, good, Jean. 4, 3, 2, rest your arms underneath your head or your cheek or your forehead. Lengthen your right leg up very tall, and then your left. Try to keep your hips level. Right and left. Lengthen higher than you initially do. So as you warm up, go a little higher. Lengthen and lift. Lengthen and lift. 10 left, 9 left, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and now if you would like to add on to that, take your arms into a Y and lift the right arm and the left leg, and then the left arm and the right leg, the right arm and the left leg, and the left arm and the right leg, opposite arm, opposite leg. And if you want to add on from there, all the limbs come off the floor, and your gaze is, your head's off the floor too, you're looking down. You're still swimming. Breathe in, exhale, exhale, inhale, inhale, exhale, exhale. Now, when you rest, you can either windshield wipe your knees, or you can push back a child pose. So make it what you need, and press back. And then come out to a front plank. I'm gonna, actually grab a sip if you want, but we're gonna be holding a plank to a count of 60. And we're gonna go back out. When you're ready, lift up and hold. 1, and that's 10. And that's 20. 30. 40. 50. And then on the 60, rest your pelvis, either Sphinx or Cobra. Good. Hold our swan. Hold. Now lower and put your hands there beside your hips. Palms face the floor. Inhale, lift your upper back. Maybe lift your thighs too. That's a bonus. Lift it all. Breathe. Good. Up. Act like a strings attached to your upper back, lifting you up. Now rest, and if you would like to add interlaced fingers, you can do that. Go up. Recover. And if you want to interlace the other way, you can do that, and go up. Looking good, girls. Recover, and if you would like to take bow pose, 1 foot in each hand or one at a time, and we'll do it twice. Inhale and come up when you're ready. Good. Belly in. Atta girl, that's a great way to do it. Recover and either do that again or the other foot or however you need to modify. Come on up. And recover into either a windshield wipe or a child pose. Push back if you're doing child pose. Good. And then come back to the hands and knees cat-cow that we did earlier. This is the first part. You can inhale and exhale and work that back, keeping our spine healthy. Those of you that would like to add on, you can curl your toes and then hover your knees and then do the cat-cow again with the knees off, which is the beast. Or hover. 10. 4. 'And recover. Anyway, you need to rest so it's comfortable for you. Breathe. And then we're going to come, actually take a sip, and then we'll come to a front plank again. You're doing great. On these front planks, we're going to shift forward and back. So it's like you're going through a tube. Let your forearms come down, curl your toes, shift forward and back, and forward and back, forward and back, and forward and back. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Nice job. Now we're going to go to the side. Take your hand like a little triangle. You can even fold your knuckles under if you want to keep your wrist neutral. If you have any wrist issues, rotate and open. Now exhale. 2, 3, breathe. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now let that hip down. Good job. Let's go to the other side. Elbow down, hand up. Here we go. Take an inhale. Now exhale, turn. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hot dog. Lower that down. Now try to take about 15 seconds down, or 15 counts. Inhale. 1, 2, 3. Make sure you have enough room behind you. 5, that you won't hit anything. 6, 8, 9. Scoop. 10, 12, 13. One big full body stretch through your arms and legs. And then take your feet back on the floor, lift up with bridge, and the add-on will be a leg pull. So you're gonna point and flex through that foot while you keep your hips up and level. Breathe in and out. And 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8. Get a good stretch on that hamstring. 9, 10, and then let that foot down. So the other leg, you're gonna get a big stretch. Nothing that should hurt your hamstring, but work the stretch. Point, flex, point, flex. Get it up there as high as you can towards your head, and then down towards the floor as high and low as you can. 7, breathe fully. 8, 9, 10. Now let that foot down. Now lift up your right leg, and this time point your right toes. Now drop your hips to the floor and lift them up. Drop your hips to the floor and lift them up. Drop the hips to the floor, up. Breathe in. So you're really making contact, and then up. You're not just lowering a little bit on these. You're going all the way down, even, and see if you're even. Now, same legs up, but pull your toes back on that top leg. Go all the way down and all the way up. Really work your toes to your shin, and then let your right foot down on the floor. Now lift up your left leg and point your toes. Now drop all the way down. Your sacrum hits the floor, and then you lift up. your sacrum hits the floor and you lift. And up and down, and keep that leg up vertical. Kind of feel that stretch the whole time. Now pull your toes back, really pull your toes back. Go all the way down to the floor with your hips and up. Pull down and up. 5, 6, keep pulling your toes back. 7, 8, lengthen that knee. 9, 10. Now, right ankle to left thigh, reach your hands through the window. If you need a pillow here, you can grab it. If you'd like to rock your hips or rotate your ankles, you can. Good idea. Stretch that left leg if you can. That's going to be 2 stretches, the hamstring and the hip. Ooh. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Try the other one, ankle to thigh, and you can stretch up that right leg. Breathe in, so good. And then exhale, great job. Now, the legs are gonna go up and you can do a little pair of scissors. That may be all you want to do. If you care to add on, lift up your torso and pull one leg in. Good, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6. You can add on toes pull back. If you need to rest and stretch, please do. If you need to do a bridge instead, please do. Inhale, and then recover for a moment. Double leg stretch, open the arms, open the legs, and hug. This is modified, how my head's down. If you care to add on, lift up and do 10. Now it's okay if you need to do bridge instead or do a whole different posture instead. A hip opener, good. 3, 2, and 1. And then you can take a full body stretch here, release. And we're gonna turn to a side plank, but if you care to grab a sip, this is a good chance. Maybe you can shoot for 8 ounces today. And then you're gonna go into a side plank. We're gonna do some paint the skies here, lateral flexion. So the top hand's now at your side. You're gonna go up and over, then down. Inhale, up and over. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now we can lower the hip and switch it up, switch sides. One hand on your thigh. Go up. 1, 2, 3. Good, big stretches. 4, feel that top side getting stretched. 5, feel the bottom side getting worked. 6, stronger. 7, strengthening. 8, 9, 10. Really good job. And then let's take a forearm plank where we add a possible foot lift, foot lift. So when you're down in forearm plank, I'll show you. It's like you just lift your toes and point them back, and then you put them back down. Point your toes and lift them back. This is a possibility. If you need to hold a plank, don't worry, just do that. 4 point, 3 point, 2 point, 1 point. Rest your pelvis in Sphinx or Swan. Good, I like it. Now this one is called breaststroke. So let me make room. You're gonna take your arms in a circle and act like you're coming up for air. Big shoulder mobility, scapular mobility. Lift up each time up, up, up. 3 more, 2, 1. All right, now we're going to take a side plank again. We are going to put 2 moves together, a pattern. One's going to be through, one's going to be over. So when you go up, add a rotation. Now go over. Now add a rotation and then go over. And 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5. Now we're going to go to the other side. A rotation pattern and a through pattern. Rotation and over. And rotation and over. Rotation, over, rotation, over. One more. Rotation, over. Now have a seat. If you care to grab a sip, grab a sip. We'll do a little stretchy one called the saw. Pilates mat. Let me make sure I have enough room. Okay, so you're going to open up your arms like a T, rotate, and then reach for that foot, the opposite foot. Come up, totally rotate, and then reach. Rotate as much as you can, and then reach. You can pull your toes back for the shins. When you reach opposite foot, keep the opposite hip down. So keep both hips down. Rotate. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now put the feet together, glue them together, and rotate, and rotate. Rotate, rotate, rotate. We know that rotation helps with preventing rounded posture. We're doing it active first. 1 more each, and then we're going to hold it. Now, when you get to a side, put your hands down and hold. I'm going to look at you, but you're probably looking over your shoulder. Good. That's it, Catherine. 10, upper back. Open up your arms. Add it to the other side. Face me when you're ready. Now this is lateral flexion. Go up and over. Go inhale up and over as low as you can. You know, as low as feels like a great stretch. Lengthen and over. Lengthen and over. And lengthen and over. 1 more each, and then we're going to hold. Try to keep your hips pretty anchored. And then when you're on one side, stay and enjoy. 10. Good. Look at any little rotation you've got. Go up and over. Good big stretches. 5, 4, 3, 2, and then up. Good job, guys. I'm going to offer a reverse table or a reverse plank. So you do what's good for you. This is reverse table. This is reverse plank. Hold. 10, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Lower your hips. Hold onto your feet or your ankles and balance your feet. And if you care to add on, lengthen. Good. If you care to add on, go in with your legs and out 4 times. And if you care to add on, let go and do teaser. You can bend your knees if you want on this. Just please listen to your body. 5, 4, 3, 2. Now relax for a moment and massage your hands. So you're going to take your hands together. We're going to massage our wrist and do circles, about 5 each way. You can sit any way you want to. We're going to be doing triceps next. If this doesn't serve you, you can always do a forearm plank. Or you can do them on the wall. But the way we're going to do them today, just because we like to mix up the challenges. So if you're in a table, you lift up, you bend your elbows, and you straighten and lift your hips. Bend your elbows, straighten and lift your hips. Now the add-on could be that you do 5 with one leg in the air. Lift your hips each time. Now do 5 with the other. Lift your hips. And then have a seat. We're going to stretch out that hand forearm. Put your fingers down, pull your hands under. Relax your shoulder, straighten your elbow. Good job, guys. And the other side. So if you would like, stretch both sides. If one side needs more, so do both sides. So we're doing the other side now. If you haven't done this one, then you're doing this one, or vice versa. Palm and the top of your hand. Now we're just going to shake it out a little bit. The next exercise is push-ups. You can do them standing on the wall. You can do them in all fours. You can do them on your knees and your hands, or you can do them on your toes. Listen to your body. Standing up's probably, and then plank would be another way. Good, Betty. I'll grab us a sip here too. I'll cue that. So whatever you're doing, your shoulder blades are down the back, and you feel a little abtone. Good. Keep breathing. And then grab a drink when you're ready. Perfect. All right. Good job. We're going to come to the forearm plank, and we're going to put 2 moves together that we've done today as a possibility. Please just do plank if you need to. So the first option is that you just do a plank. The second option is that you shift back while you lift toes. Then you put it back. Shift back while you lift the other foot's toes. Shift back while you lift the toes, and you shift forward. Shift back. So it's possibility. You can also just do plank if that's better for you. 4, keep your hips a little lower, Catherine, and keep your knees long. Yeah. Yep. Keep your knees long. And I have a little bit of a saggy pant on. That's why it looks like my knees are bent, but I want to keep them straight. Now rest your pelvis, forearms on, press up. This is swan. Gently tilt your chin down, stretch the neck. Lift your chin and gently look over your shoulder one way while you're in swan. Now gently look the other way. Now lower yourself down and put your arms like a pillow. Lift up both legs and do a flutter kick for 20. Rest, and then this time we're going to lift up both legs and tap the feet together while they're in the air. Tap, long knees, but they're off the floor. Tap, 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 tap. All right, now turn to the side, and we're going to do a possible side. We are going to do a side plank. I'll add some possibilities, some options. Take your top arm long, and if you are adding on, just bend the elbow 5 times. 4, 3, 2. Now you could keep doing that, or your knee. 5, 4, 3, you got it. And then together if you want. 5, otherwise just hold the plank. 4, 3, 2, good. Awesome, guys, that's a hard one. Especially when we break it down because you've been up there for 15 reps, right? So lift up the top arms, reaching over your ear, and then you can possibly pull your elbow down. 2, 3, 4. Possibly do your knee pull in. 2, 3, good. 2, 1, now both. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hot dog, and then have a seat. Whew. This time when you have a seat, go out wide. Up and over. Now, just go where you can. You may touch your toes, you may not. Woo. Yeah. All right, we're gonna go up, over. Yeah. Inhale up, go right down the middle. Take your time. You can do hands in the middle, hands on the shins, just whatever feels good to you. Gently come up when you're ready. Woo, that was good. All right, we're gonna do a set of 21s, which means 21 planks in a row. You can always modify on your knee flesh if you care to, but we'll start with the very front plank. The forearm plank is forearms and toes. And this is 1. Get your form, and that way you're not feeling rushed. You're more care about form. And then you go to the side plank, which is 2. And you're gonna try to keep your hips in the same level. And 3. And then you're gonna open up. 4, 5, 6, good. 7, 8, 9, 10, good. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Rest any way you want to, guys. Woo, nice job. Yep, rest any way you want to. And we're gonna take it down. Make sure you have enough room. I want to show a couple different things. So one is the roll up. And if this doesn't serve you, you can do the bridging. That's a nice one. Or you could do a bound angle. But if you're doing the roll up, you reach your arms. You can do a plank as well if you want to work your abs without this pulling up, and go over. Nice, good Betty. And roll, Yes, and up and over. Now, if you would like to add on, let your arms frame your face and then do that. We're going to do one more add-on. Good, Betty, you're doing great. Good, everybody. The add-on would be neck pull, which is you're hinging like a book, and then you flex. Then you exhale, roll up. Straighten the spine, hinge. Roll. Come up. Straighten the spine, hinge. And full body stretch. Nice job. This next one, there are also two possibilities. It's half sphere or it's a side plank on your forearm. So the first one option is to do side plank. You can also put your foot back and push. If you would like to do the Malarasana, you'll get on your hand and lift up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, lower, and we're going to do it to the other side. Now, side plank, or foot back, or hand, and go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, lift the hip, 4, lift the heart, 3, 2, lower with care. Nice. We're going to do a little bit of a hand massage here. 5 each way. Nice. Grab a sip. I'm out. You guys go ahead. I'll grab some after class. Grab a sip though if you need it. And prayer pose down. 5, 4, that a girl. Yeah, looking good. 3, 2, and 1. I'm going to offer another stretch called the rack. It's one of the ones I do offer a lot because it's such a nice one for the posture. Your hand goes, fingers facing back. Go up, fingers facing back. Soften your elbows, lift your heart. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale. Now the next one is more of our functional youth. Please take the option that serves you. So Catherine probably take the, and probably take the back down. Happy baby is the option. Modification. If you can take this one. Also, I know there's a lot of exercises called the squat, but this is Malasana. So you're either taking it happy baby or here. So just for a moment, now see if your feet will come down. There it is. Now, just hold for 5 because we're possibly going to do something with this. 5, 4, 3. Please listen to your body. Either stay there and have fun with your stretch, whatever you're doing, or stand up 3 times. That's functional youth. Good. Please don't do it if it's not good for your body. Good. Nice. That's wonderful. Okay. Really good. And then you can have a seat. And another one you can do for functional youth is to stand up and come down. Now what you could do, Catherine, Polly, you could do calf raises, something that strengthens your legs without hurting your knees. So I'm just offering a couple of what I call functional youth tests. Longevity test is another one. And you try not to touch, but if you have to touch one hand and then, Shireen, there is a way you can get up to without that. You can put your foot up. It's kind of like a reverse lunge. And then you do it on the other side. Wasn't that nice? Calf raises are a great backup plan. Nice job, guys. All right, then we're going to inhale. And as you exhale, whenever you're even, come down about 5 counts. Full body stretch. And then turn to the side. You can take your arms underneath and lift up. And 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Now either go to the other side or come up 3 times in a banana boat, 3, and then meet me on the other side. Either way, because we're gonna all do the other side regardless, up. And then what you'll do is 20 up, good, Betty, great, Polly, perfect, everybody good. All right, this is gonna be 20. Right here is your focus. 5, and your neck is soft. 6. Even I had to remind myself to let the neck go. Now what you could do is come up. Nice job, guys. Now if you need to sit, grab it. Like I said, I don't have enough, so I'll get some after class. But we're gonna do a little combo, and it's an upside down V, which is like dolphin, and then you're gonna pull the knee under like flamingo. You can do these on your hands and you can do them on your forearms. So I'll show both ways. If you're doing them on your forearms, start with an upside down V, lift your right leg towards the sky, and then bend the right knee underneath your torso, and then lift up the right leg again, and then pull the right knee under, and lift up the leg again. So you can do 5 on one leg, and then just to show a difference, the left leg goes up and the left knee comes under. Yes, and the left leg goes, and then Holly, drop your hips when you pull your knee under, and it'll be more like a plank. Yes, drop your hips, 2. Inhale, and then exhale, recover. Nice job. Now sit however you want, one arm up, one arm back, and hold. You can sit however you want though. I'm just sitting kneeling. I like to sit kneeling. Good. Yeah, nice. This is also a functional youth one too, but just make sure it doesn't hurt your knees. Take it the other way. Ideally your ribs are over your pelvis, not one over side or the other, and not forward around it. Ideally your jaw's parallel to the floor, your elbows straight up. If it's over here, don't worry, just think about getting it up. Breathe in fully. You guys are doing great. The next one is also for posture. It's prayer pose. If you can't do prayer pose to the back, reverse prayer pose, then do it through the front, stretch out the hands and forearms. But it would look like this. Palms work your way up, palms press. Good. 5, open up the shoulders. Good. 4, look at that. 3, 2, good. Inhale. And then exhale, really good. Sit any way you can. I'm gonna say crisscross applesauce. Just to mix it up. And then you're gonna do, this is really focused on the rotation. Go up and turn. Now hold the upper back in its rotation, breathe in. Open up your arms and go the other way and breathe in. And then gently come back. Nice job, bound angle, feet soles together. Now you can open up your toes here, like the big toe in particular, or the pinky toe, if those are your tight toes. Go forward. and then gently come up. Nice. Now we're going to take a quad stretch, but I want to show you a couple different ways you can do it. One is lying on your side and holding onto your foot. One could be that you're on your foam roller and you put your shin under and you feel your ribs pull down and you feel your pubic bone pull up. Good. Breathe really low. A lot of times during the day, we can accidentally short shallow breathe. And what we're doing with our classes is we make sure we're adding an element of breath work every class. So it's one of the best things you can do for longevity and for quality of life health. So you're getting more oxygen in deliberately, intentionally. Breathe in through your nose if you can. Send the breath. You can even put your hands here to inflate the belly, the diaphragm, the lower lobes of your lungs. Feel the posterior lateral or side back part of your ribs also expand. The breath can go all the way up to the heart as well. And now take it the other way. So your shin is under. If you need to roll over because you're doing it side, that's fine. You just want to feel, oh, your ribs pull down a little, pubic bone pull up. Big inhale through your nose. Exhale it all out. Big inhale through your nose. Big inhale through your nose. And then gently come back, and we're going to take a hamstring stretch. So I'm going to grab my Pilates ring or a Dynaband. Please choose whichever you have or want. And I'm going to take our hamstring stretch over the barrel, or whatever this is called. I get on my Pilates equipment mixed up, but a foam roller or a yoga block, or you can just hold your leg up in the air and your other leg can be on the floor. So I like a tool here so I don't have to struggle to hold onto the leg. So a hamstring stretch. Now breathe in. You might even take a leg across the midline. Nice. Nice. And just notice when you are here, it's almost like your leg tells you what it needs. It can go out to the side. The other leg's pouring down and your breathing is real full. Try the other leg up. Remember that leg can move a little bit one way to the side. And across. And then when you're ready, you can take your feet up on the wall. You can do this with a block. You could do it with a roller or a little towel. You can do it without. The feet are higher than the heart in this, and there's a little release for the vessels. They get a break. Breathe in fully as if you're the breath or the breath is breathing you. Now, as you're ready, gently wiggle your toes and your hands and come back into neutral, and we'll do a hand at the heart placement for our breath and our mantra meditation. So you can do hand at the heart and just take a moment to feel the image of wellness in your inhale going to all your cells. And now in your mind's eye, see your cells responding to that attention and that breath in an energy of radiance, growth, wellness. See yourself going through your day with an upright posture. Shoulders are strong, they're down and back. You're tall, your muscles are strong, you're capable. Whatever sport or activity else that you like to do, your hobbies or your work or bike riding or hiking or walking, you're strong. You feel energized, you feel radiant, you feel very capable. You feel endurance, you feel pliant, and just see that image in your mind's eye through your day. You only speak words of praise to your body. You give it words of inspiration. You don't speak ill of it. And feel that heightened sense of wellness. You are not put here to just survive. You are put here to thrive. Today, I'm going to be fully aware and appreciate all the radiance and vibration, total wellness, strength, flexibility, agility, balance, and capability of this beautiful body that I was given from birth. I'm so glad to be able to enjoy this life through this body with so much appreciation. Thank you guys so much. I hope that serves you. Thank you. It's so good to see everybody. Good job. Really good job. Bye. I'll load this up on YouTube later.